What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know Pain, and I'm back at it again with the brand new Chinese ninja. Now, if you guys remember, probably several months ago, I made a video with Mitsuki in his Sage mode, which apparently that was not true. But now we do have an official Mitsuki ninja, but not in his Sage mode appearance. So let's break it down and see what he is about. So, for his talent, increased agility and chakra, has 92% speed, 65% damage rate, and 60% avoid injury rate. When in battle, increase all allies' speed by 116%, damage rate and avoid injury rate by 30%. Increase Vanguard speed by 20%. Reduce all enemies' defense and avoid injury by 30%. When HP is down to 50% and or less, ignore 40% of enemies' defenses. Ignores 150% reflect damage, immune to windbind and prison and fury reduction. So very interesting. Well, a little interesting of his talent. Speed increase is very, is very basic. What all the support is going to have is just slowly increases over time as they release new ninjas. But the next part of the talent, he increased his own team's. I'll about to say it was flip flop, where he increased his team's damage rate and avoid injury rate, but decreases his enemies. But instead of avoiding injury rate, he just decreased their defense. So I kind of like that, because make your team hit a little bit harder and tank, but then hurt your enemies and make them overall less tankier. So I like that. Now, what is, I think, something pretty unique is when his HP below 50%, he now starts to ignore enemies' defenses. Because usually, I would say, you kind of see that on assaulters and some vanguards, but mainly some of the assaulters. So seeing this on Mitsuki is pretty cool. Reflect damage, that still is a problem sometimes. If you have, actually more so PvE. As I mentioned, probably a couple of videos back or whenever, there's one particular PvE stage that if you don't have ignore reflect damage, you can't beat it at all, because your team is gonna get destroyed over time. But the Vanguard speed is actually something different too, so that's pretty cool. But his talent's okay. Nothing too crazy, but hey, not too simple per se. So next, the skill. Attack enemy Vanguard, support, and assaulter with a growth rate of 300, 300, and 380. 80% chance to windbind the enemy and paralyze them for 2 rounds. Make all enemies enter a weakness status. Speed and defense reduced by 40%. An enemy will enter painful wheel. Can't be cleared for 2 rounds. Increase all allies attack by 30% and avoid injury. A rate by 40%. 60. He recovers 60 for himself. 30 for everybody else. Now his skill also has a very unique part to it. So first off, they like to do that individual damage spread out between the 3 different formations, which is, it's interesting. But it's not really, something that, it's cool, because it's not like, let's say 320 for everybody else, but let's make it different. So, 3 and 380. That's cool. Windbind, I know Tamari has that. I don't think I don't think you can cleanse it. And it has paralysis. That's 2 different CCs you can hit for at 80%. And then the weakness status, something completely different. So speed and defense. So on top of his talent making you tankier, he's gonna also hurt your speed. And then painful wheel. So hey, if you let's say if the windbind is not it is cleansable, and you got painful wheel, you get hit by that, you ain't getting cleansed at all. You're not cleansing that at all, since it can't be cleared. Or it could be it's also is referring to both of them, so you can't clear the weakness status, which is all that together, rather than just you just can't cleanse the painful wheel. Either way, I like it. And then the attack increase and more attack on top of the talent which is more damage, which has damage rate. But that and attack is cool. And A rate, I always say take it or leave it, but hey, A rate can come in handy. If you have a lot of that spread out, it can be really tough to be defeated, but also defeat your opponent. Obviously, whoever has just a lot of A rate spread out with their ninjas. So overall, Mitsuki is not bad. It's for me. It's like he doesn't have a lot going for him, but it's okay. I guess for me, like the type of team I like to have, being trying to build a tanky team, but also I don't want to skip out on damage. So I don't want to be like, oh, I can take hits, but I can't dish them out because we just don't have enough attack boost spread out. His talent somewhat helps me with that damage rate. That's pretty much it. And then his skill, the attack increase, but I have other ninjas that can do that. So, he's okay, but I think for me, it's a strong skip. It's a strong skip, but hey, he's not a bad ninja. He's just not what I want for my team. And hey, if you guys want to, I guess, add him to your team, really evaluate your whole team and see how well he fits in there. And depending on if you want to get better in PvP or PvE. I know people ask me, oh, should I get this ninja or should I get this ninja? Here's my team. For me, I try to let people be, let you be the one that, create your team. Because if I tell you one thing and I told you wrong, you're going to come back and say, well, Payne told me to do that. Now you messed up my team. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. I want to at least try to give you that idea of what you want and you decide from there. But hey, I ramble on enough. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys later. Deuces.